Hey Tim, this is TIMarbury for the 5th episode of our interview series. So let's get right to it. Tell us a little bit about yourself as a DJ, how long you've been doing it, and how'd you get your name?
Well, I've been producing for about 3 years, and as far as DJing, I'm just getting into it. I just started because I've mostly been producing, making my own stuff, and the DJing it's a little bit harder because you have to get out there and you have to know people. You kind of gotta find places to DJ and get gigs. But I mean, I'm starting to do it, and I'm getting a bigger fan base based on my original work. And I mean, I'm just keep practicing, keep getting better. And I mean, I've been doing pretty well in the past 6 months, so really excited.
So what are your influences, and what sort of got you started with all of EDM?
Well, a few years, probably like 4 years ago, I stumbled upon a site called Newgrounds, and a lot of people think about Newgrounds and they think about, oh, you know, like little hacker kids or, you know, like flash player audio, little cartoons, but there's actually just an audio section. And there's a lot of really talented musicians there, and you know, they're all like cool people, chill people. So I just started talking to them, and I mean, from there they were giving me tips and hints, and I started doing my own things. And for about, you know, a year or so, I really didn't release anything because I didn't think it was good enough. But then, you know, one day I was like, you know what, let me just start putting my stuff on Newgrounds. And, you know, I did pretty well. I got good reviews, pretty high ratings, made some top 30s. And I just continued posting on Newgrounds for a while. And that's pretty much how I started, getting my music out there. In terms of producing, one of my friends hooked me up with a copy of Fruity Loops 7, and from there I just started playing with it. You know, I got used to it, and I still use Fruity Loops today, so it's a really good program.
Most of our interviews so far have been suggesting Ableton and giving us plugins that they suggest for that. Are there any plugins that you'd suggest for any FL users that are searching the site?
Sure. Thing about, yeah, you know, a lot of people say Fruity Loops is, you know, a new program and stuff, but I mean, every single what I want to really say is, like, every single like program, they're really all the same. It's just they work in different ways, and whichever way you work is the best program for you. So I would try all of them before, you know, saying that, oh, I'm gonna use Ableton because everyone else uses it, you know?
Yeah.
Because you might be better at FL. And you know, the default FL plugins are really good, and I use all of them. And then you know, as well as that, I use the Isotope series, Ozone 4, Alloy. Those are the main two I use out of those, which are like EQ and mastering settings. And then I use Sausage Fattener by Dada Life. Dada Life actually have their own plugin. It's really good. It just like makes everything sound so much better. It's really simple, you know. There's 2 knobs.
Yeah, we've had that suggested before by Child's Play. Told us that is a great one.
Yeah, it's a great plugin.
Is there any hardware equipment that you use for production or for shows that you suggest to users?
Oh, actually, I have the infamous trigger finger that Skrillex uses, and I had it for like 5 years, and I mean, I think it's great because it's so customizable, and sadly they don't make it anymore. And you know, Skrillex was making a big deal about how he doesn't want to use anything else, and he has to buy used ones when they break because he can't find them anywhere. So yeah, I mean, that's honestly the only physical hardware I have right now. Everything else is strictly on the computer.
Awesome. Are there any collabs you're working on right now with anyone, or any collabs that you're looking forward to working with?
Yeah, I'm doing collab with Nightkiller. I just released one song with him called Amity, and it's doing like really well. And this is a guy that I've been listening to since like 2008, and then he hit me up to do a collab, So I was like, really cool, and we're gonna work on a small little EP, and that should be really nice. So that's like the major collab I'm working on, but I don't know, I could be working on more, but that's all I'm gonna say for collabs. I think that's the biggest one right now.
Awesome. Are there any clips of that you could play for the viewers?
Yeah, I don't have clips of that EP since we didn't really start it yet, but I've been working on this remix right now, and I have FL open. Well, I shouldn't even play the FL because it might sound staticky, but I'll get MP3 out.
Awesome.
And I don't know if you've heard Rehab's Naughty Naughty remix, something like that. Well, I'm working on a dubstep type version, so I guess I can play a little section.
Wow.
So that's what I'm working on right now.
Man, that's amazing. I can't wait to hear the finished copy. Well,
Thanks.
I think that's everything for us. Thanks so much for the clip. It was really good. And thanks again for the interview. You've been awesome. We'll keep up with you.
Thanks.
We'll stay in touch. And we'll be sure to keep putting your stuff out there for all of our viewers.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah.
This is great.
See you soon, bud. Later.
Alright, see you.